Psalm 35 is a powerful prayer of King David, seeking God's protection, justice, and deliverance from his enemies. Here's a hidden secret in Psalm 35. The secret of Psalm 35, the power of turning enemies into friends. In Psalm 35, David cries out to God for help against his enemies, who are seeking to destroy him. However, in the midst of his prayer, David reveals a profound secret. Psalm 35:13, But I, when they were sick, wore sackcloth. I afflicted myself with fasting. I prayed with head bowed on my chest. David's secret is that he prayed for his enemies when they were sick, and he even fasted and humbled himself on their behalf. This is a remarkable display of love, compassion, and mercy towards those who sought to harm him. The power of prayer for enemies. David's prayer for his enemies is a powerful demonstration of the Christian principle of loving one's enemies. Matthew 5:44. Luke 6:27-28. By praying for his enemies, David 1. Demonstrated God's love and mercy. 2. Showed that he was not controlled by hatred or bitterness. 3. Opened the door for potential reconciliation and restoration. The reward of praying for enemies. Psalm 35:27. Let those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. Let them ever sing and say, Great is the Lord, who delights in the welfare of his servant. David's prayer for his enemies ultimately leads to his own vindication and joy. By praying for those who sought to harm him, David 1. Experienced God's deliverance and protection. 2. Demonstrated his trust in God's sovereignty. 3. Received joy and gladness in the midst of adversity. Psalm 35 was telling us to pray for our enemies in secret. It is telling us not to curse our enemies or hate on them so that whenever they plot evil against us, it won't work. God will fight those that fight against you only if you don't make the battle your own. Psalm 35 was telling us to leave the fight of our enemies for God. Allow God to fight the battle and be rest assured that he will win. Don't look for someone's trouble and still expect Psalm 35 to work for you. Psalm 35 will work for you only if you're innocent. Psalm 35 is a psalm you read when your friends suddenly turn your enemies and start planning evil against your life. It is a psalm for war and battle. It's a psalm of revenge when your heart is pure and clean. A psalm for the righteous ones, whenever the going gets tough and the whole world is against you. Psalm 35 is your go-to psalm. It is a very powerful psalm with instant effects. Psalm 35 is the best psalm for your both enemies and friends with bad intentions. Whenever you feel that your friend has turned to enemy, don't hesitate to read Psalm 35 for them, especially when you know that you have not done anything wrong to them. Don't joke with Psalms 35. Please, like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and always check my channel for more videos.